I've spent the last 2 decades coaching millions of women to live better lives, and one of the most common questions I get is this: how do I confront a friend that's wronged me if I'm not comfortable with confrontations? And that brings me to today's quote: you cannot change what you refuse to confront. So what are you afraid to confront? Maybe it's a difficult conversation in your marriage. Maybe something with a sibling. Well, Nyasha says she's let a 2-year grudge against one of her best friends fester and spin out of control. She even says it's causing her physical pain. Here's Nyasha's story.
Lola and I were friends for 8 years, and she was like a sister to me. We had a business together in LA, but then I moved away. We agreed to continue working together, but then I saw a post on social media that she had started her own company behind my back. It felt like I was punched in the stomach. I always knew she had shady tendencies, but I never thought she would betray me like she did. I constantly replay that post in my head, and it literally makes me sick to my stomach. I have a fear of confrontation, so I've been silently holding on to this grudge for the last 2 years.
All right, so you guys are friends for 8 years, then you started a business together, then you moved away, but you guys were gonna do the business remote?
Yes.
And then you read something on Instagram about her launching a business with somebody else. That's what happened?
Yes, so we lived in LA together, and I had got another opportunity in Ohio, and I had communicated like, hey, I have this great gig, I'm gonna take it, but I'll still commute, I'll fly back. And she said, okay. And I saw the post and I was like, oh, okay.
So what did this feel like?
Betrayal, slap in the face.
Did you see it coming?
I didn't, because we would talk a little between projects, but she never mentioned she was gonna start a new business. And it wasn't just about her starting a new business. She started a new business with one of our friends.
Oh.
So I was just like, that's the ultimate palm tree, like complete shade. It's just a complete slap in the face.
That is a total palm tree? This is a generational thing. I don't think I ever heard that before, but I think I'm gonna be using that.
It's just a different form of shade.
I got it. I like it. So it's like, boom, shade.
Boom, palm tree.
Now, you know, Lola's gonna be sitting here in just a few minutes.
Yes, and I'm a little nervous because
You haven't seen her in 2 years.
I haven't seen her in 2 years, and I avoid confrontation by all means necessary.
So you decided to go on a talk show to do it?
I decided to come to you, Mel. I just think that you could navigate the conversation. I tend to shut down, and I just kind of avoid talking about it.
I think this actually happens to more people than you think. You know, that there's something that gets posted online that ends a friendship. So let's look at this post. I'm gonna read some of this, and this was the announcement for Lola's new business, Label House. You know how I realized I was brilliant? When they didn't want to share me. They didn't want to give me credit. And then she goes on and says, and my work on my worst day is still better than most on their best day. She tags your friend Ish and her friend, her now business partner. Ish, I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of us. Who do you think the they is?
Mercy, me, because I'm the only person that she worked with. We were we were friends, we were business partners. So it's like, call it like you see it, they is me. It's the ultimate betrayal. If we're best friends and we're sisters, if you can talk to me, you can talk to me about anything.
What changed for you after you saw that post? Because, that basically ended your friendship of 8 years?
Yeah, we just stopped talking.
It's interesting because you said you shut down.
Yes.
So when somebody does something that hurts you or makes you mad, is that what you do? You shut down and then you ice them out?
The best thing for me is just to remove myself.
But it's not the best thing for you.
It's not the best thing.
So I'm gonna ask Lola to join us. It's been 2 years.
Yes.
How nervous and scared are you to see her?
I'm really nervous because I know Lola can be her own palm tree, and she can be a little bit of a mean girl, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I can just hope for the best.
Well, let's bring her out.